Hi everybody, hope you're okay. Today what we're going to look at, so we're starting on a new topic, we're going to be looking at probability. So what I want you to be able to do first of all is to understand what probability is and how to use words to describe probability, okay? So probability is when you're looking at the chance of something happening, so an event. So for example, it is very likely that you're going to have some dinner tonight, or it is impossible that you're going to see an alien. Okay, so it's the chances of something happening, and these are the words that describe probability. So we've got likely, even, impossible, certain and unlikely. They're the most common ones. You can get very likely and very unlikely, but we're just going to go with these 5 for now. I haven't put them in order, I've muddled them up, and you're going to find out why in a minute. But those are the ones that you will need to know. Now some of them make sense, like I've just done an example of something being impossible. So impossible would mean it's never going to happen, okay? An even chance, so it's got the same probability of it happening as it not happening. Certain, it's definitely going to happen. And then you've got the 2 in between, so likely is it's probably going to happen, but something could happen so it doesn't. And the opposite, unlikely, it's very unlikely to happen, but it could actually happen, okay? The trick is, and if we were in class right now, I would be saying to you, don't overthink it, because what happens is I would say something, I would give an example, an event, for example, like the one I did at the beginning where I said that seeing an alien would be impossible. Somebody would turn around and say to me, but miss, I could see an alien, so maybe it's unlikely. That isn't the case, okay? So don't overthink the probability events. Just go with what your instinct would be on what probability they are, okay? So what we're going to do first of all is I'm going to match the word to describe the probability to the event. Okay, so we'll look at the events. Rolling a 7 on a die, so that's a dice, okay? So if I think about a dice, I think about the numbers that are on it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I ever going to get a 7 on one dice? No. So it's actually impossible, okay? So those 2 link together. Okay, winning the lottery. Okay, it's very slim, but people do win the lottery. So it's not going to be impossible because people do. But of all the people that play it, only one person ever wins. So it's not a great chance of winning. So we're going to choose unlikely. Okay, heads on a coin. Now let's think about it. A coin has 2 sides, heads and tails. So it's the same probability of getting a head as it is to not get a head. Okay, so that's something that's an even chance. Okay, all right, the next one. You will go on your phone today. Now, some of you might decide that that's certain because it's definitely going to happen. However, it's probably just very likely. So I've chosen this one as the likely one. Okay, something could happen where you might not actually go on your phone, but you never know. And the last one then, so this is going to be our certain, the sun will rise in the morning. Yes, it will. So that is our certain chance. Okay, so in today's task, you need to be able to describe the event with a word from the probability line. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you where these appear on the probability scale, and I'm going to add in some numbers. This will help you with next lesson as well. Okay, so our probability scale, it always works the same, and it goes from 0 to 1. Okay, so the probability of something not happening is 0, the probability of something definitely happening is 1. So the words that we can put there are impossible at the beginning. So the impossible one is 0 chance of happening. And the last one is going to be certain, because it's definitely going to happen. Okay, in the middle, we're going to have half, which makes sense. Okay, and let's think about it. Which one was, it's the same chance of something happening as it not? Well, that was the heads on a coin. So that one is my even. So even chance goes in the middle. The other two we can figure out, because if we go from impossible to even, okay, so it's getting more likely to happen as we go up our scale, we're obviously going to slide in here, unlikely. And then the missing one here is likely. I'm not going to give these a label, okay, because they could be really anywhere in this little bit of a scale. We're just going to know that impossible is 0, even is half, and certain is 1. I want you to have a go at the questions that I've set for you now using the words to describe probability.